WMBG. We are Williamsburg's radio station. Williamsburg, it is Thursday, it is 3:15, and that means it is time for the Super Sound Showcase brought to you by Retro Daddy-O in Williamsburg. Shout out to Jen over at Retro Daddy-O for making all this possible. Ladies and gentlemen, I promised you a fantastic guest. I was not lying. I have in studio with me today Mississippi McEwen. She is from the band Tornado Bait, and she is here in studio with us. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not watching on the live stream, get over to Facebook Live right now because you're going to want to see this. But Mississippi here has a unique look and style about her, and she has brought a suitcase full of instruments that we are going to play along with. But before we get into all that, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started with music.
Well, I've been playing since I was 15. I got my first guitar at the farmer's market. Boy, did I turn it up loud and hook it to everything you could buy through Radio Shack to play as loud as possible. But I moved to Ohio, and I fell in love with country music, but never let go of being from Virginia and rock and roll and all that stuff.
And so you have founded the band Tornado Bait. Tell us a little bit about the band because it's a unique thing you got going on.
I think the idea is that one man's trash is another treasure. So I don't like the idea that music isn't for everyone, and I think it is. Grab yourself a $2 guitar, a suitcase, a gas can, something off the side of the street. Most of this stuff has come from thrift stores and God only knows where. So I just want to give music to everyone.
And you really do. And one of the things that you do, which I think is so cool, is you said you encourage other people to come in and play with you as well during shows. So tell us a little bit about how that got started.
I think that what happened was I was living in Ohio, and Johnny had picked up a suitcase, and I just thought it was so cool. And then we both started playing on the suitcases, and that's kind of how music is. You're supposed to be sitting around a tree, everybody joining in. So this idea that we're up here entertaining you, but we're separate from you, I don't like. So I started bringing out a suitcase, and then I fell in love with suitcases and kept buying a bunch of suitcases and filling them. And then my mom and my sister helped out and kept buying instruments, and it just gets everyone involved. Everyone can play music.
And so you have described Tornado Bait's style of music as grunge grass. Tell us a little bit about what that sounds like.
Grunge grass. It is the influence of the 90s that for some reason I can't let go of, and country music and everything I love about bluegrass. But I'll leave the bluegrass to bluegrass. This is what we do. And
so you are here today solo. How many members are normally in Tornado Bait, or can that vary show to show?
It can vary depending on the show, but we have our core members. We have Zach Hammer, who's my husband, and he plays mandolin. We have Beth Fireswan, and she plays a lumberjack doll, which you got to see. That is fantastic. We have Matt Thomas, and he plays a melodica, and we have another man named Jeff Liscombe, and he plays drums, and man, he really plays along with me because he plays the suitcase, and I really appreciate that. But when they can't be here, I want to be able to play music still. So we have the one-man band, we have the 5-6 member band, and then if somebody loves what I'm doing and wants to join in, come on, there's room for everyone. Get on the train.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, when she says one-man band, she is not kidding. She is prepped to not only sing but play guitar and 2 or 3 other instruments at the same time. What do you have on you today?
Let's see. We have American Tourister, Tornado Bait's suitcase of choice. We have the American Tourister. We have an old gas can and a semi-truck horn fitted with a kazoo, as well as my bass player, who I should not forget to mention, Billy England, let me borrow his beautiful Nashville guitar.
Wonderful. And then we can't forget the suitcase full of things, which again, if you're watching on Facebook Live right now, you will see. We will also have footage up tomorrow on abouttheburg.com of all of this. So how did you, when you write some of this music, it's got a very upbeat and just kind of quirky and creative sense about it. How do you come up with these songs, and how do you walk me through that creative process?
I think it's always when something emotional happens. How tragic of me to say that's the truth, but I think it's always about looking at the silver lining in the clouds. I'm a human. I want to be honest with everybody. I'm not trying to paint a picture that doesn't exist. But there's also silver lining in the clouds for everything. So let's just be human and feel good about it. And I got to get it out somehow.
And it's amazing how, it sounds like, strong negative emotion. It sounds like you managed to kind of flip on its head into these very upbeat, positive songs.
Absolutely.
Which is fascinating to me because you said you play all sorts of venues. Tell us a little bit about where you play.
One of my favorite shows has been the Suffolk Library. We've been doing free school with the community program out there and playing with the kids. And, normally I would play White Lightning, but it's children. We're going to turn it into Grape Kool-Aid. So that's been exciting. But we're also looking forward to playing the Norva the 25th of August, so that'll be exciting. We'll be playing with a couple other bands there, Dave Johnson and The Truth, Lori Creek, Maggie Says, Caleb Folks. We have a show coming up, 37 and Zen in Norfolk with Mosquito Cabaret. You need to check them out. So, from kids to Community Explosion, the church, the bars, wherever. I have an open mic at Bearded Bird Brewery in Norfolk on Thursdays. Music belongs everywhere, and so does a good attitude, and I'm just taking it out to the streets to share it.
And ladies and gentlemen, by the way, I learned when she came in studio today that we are going to actually have a pair of tickets to that show coming up on August 25th at the Norva to give away as well, so you're going to want to stay tuned for that. But the big thing is they want to hear you play. They want to hear what this music sounds like. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we get back, we are going to return with Tornado Bait, Mississippi from Tornado Bait here on the Super Sound Showcase, brought to you by Retro Daddy-O in Williamsburg. We'll be back right after this. Woo! We are back here in the Super Sound Showcase, brought to you by Retro Daddy-O in Williamsburg. Back here with Mississippi McEwen from Tornado Bait, and she is about to play. And for one day only, Stephanie Grogan and myself are part of the band. Stephanie has her rattle. I have a cowbell that is much larger than the one I normally frequent here. I'll just give that a little ding. Yeah, that's good stuff. And we're going to play along and try to not make Mississippi here sound terrible.
That's all right.
So tell us a little bit about this first song that we're going to hear.
Actually, the most I'll say is I wrote this song for my sister.
All right, gonna keep it vague, and
keep it vague. Everybody can relate, right?
This is true. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mississippi McEwen from Tornado Bait here on the Super Sound Showcase, brought to you by Retro Daddy-O.
All right, I'm going to play y'all some Teacup Half Full. Everybody join in at home, too, all right? And if there's any kids watching, get that stuff out of your mom's cabinet and get those pots and pans. Went to the doctor and asked him what to do, and he said, get from that saucer and you keep that teacup full. That's when I went and asked sister, no, she didn't know what to say. And she said, Vito windshield not bug, and this is what I got to say. I said, my teacup's half full, and my windshield is cracked. Now don't know where to go, but ain't no turning back, because there's comfort in tragedy. You know, it's something I just can't see. I said, my windshield's cracked, so why don't you let me be, oh yeah. Went back to the doctor and said it was okay, and it appears that once you finally snap, well, everyone just looks away. That's when I'm cooked up, then I acted everything was swell. Put on the bigger britches, now there's nothing left to tell. And I said, maybe I didn't scream loud enough, maybe I just didn't yell. And I said, no one prepared me for this, don't know who to ask or tell. And maybe we're all living in our own personal hell. And I said, maybe I'll just try again. Oh well, oh well, oh well. I said, my teacup's half full and my windshield is cracked. Now don't know where to go, but ain't no turning back, because there's comfort in tragedy. You know, it's something I just can't see. I said, my windshield's cracked, so why don't you let me be? I said, my teacup's half full and my windshield is cracked. You know, don't know where to go, but ain't no turning back, because there's comfort in tragedy. You know, it's something I just can't see. I said, my windshield's cracked, so why don't you let me be? Oh yeah. There you go. All right.
Getting into it now, ladies and gentlemen. This is infectious. Mississippi makes the music playing infectious. Stephanie's got the biggest grin on her face over here. She's enjoying playing the rattle. That was so much fun. And the good news is we got more songs rolling along. What do we got next?
What do we got next? How about some Lovin' Alone? Because you can tell I'm putting a positive spin on it. I have a dress on day. Hide the pain I feel inside. Blush for the color I lose in my face. When I sit up alone at night and cry. Well, the lines that you draw walking, yeah, they're showing up on my face. And the dreams you got me bound by, well, honey, they got me shaking in my place. And my chosen sign of my pride, you know I'm dying inside. 'Cause love alone ain't me. So walk away, yes, I'll be fine. Ain't the first, it ain't the last. Just like Ernest, I'll step aside. It gets old and you get smashed. Well, the lines that you draw walking, yeah, they're showing up on my face. And the trains you got me bound by, well, honey, they got me shaking in my place. And my chosen sign of my pride, you know I'm dying inside. 'Cause love alone ain't me. Now you thought of leaving, have thought that I might die. Suppose that I've been cursed with hope. Don't look pretty in the makeup hides a real well. Well, the lines that you draw walking, yeah, they're showing up on my face. And the chains you got me bound by, well, honey, they got me shaking in my place. And my chosen sign of my pride, you know I'm dying inside. 'Cause love alone ain't me. So wipe that smile up off your face, boy. 'Cause you ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, I can make you love me. No, you ain't seen nothing yet. Say that marriage is a choice, one you make every day. Damn right you ain't leaving, oh no. No matter what the hell you say. And the lines that you draw walking, yeah, they're showing up on my face. And the chains you got me bound by, yeah, honey, they got me shaking in my place. And my chosen sign of my pride, you know I'm dying inside. 'Cause love alone ain't me. Love alone ain't for me. Say love alone ain't for me. Say love alone ain't for me. Woo! Big ending.
Yeah. Tornado Bait, Mississippi McEwen here in the Super Sound Showcase, brought to you by Retro Daddy-O. I'll be honest, you know, we've had talented acts roll through here before, but I don't think any have elicited this much just pure fun as this right now.
We're party entertainment. That's what we're listed as on Facebook. We're more than a band.
Just party and entertainment.
We're party in a can.
Yes.
Or in a suitcase, excuse me.
I would definitely concur with that. So, Mississippi, you got one more song for
Sure
us.
do.
What do we have?
Jesus Crust.
All right.
I used to be afraid of flying planes, so this is what I thought I would do, is make Jesus grilled cheese if something went wrong. That's what I want to do. Wonder what others do with their minutes with the man. You're gonna ask him the meaning of life. Well, I just wanna do something for him, and I just need some bread, some butter, cheese, a flame, and a frying pan. 'Cause if I down this plane tonight, I'm gonna make a grilled cheese for the Jesus of mine. If I don't see you tomorrow, if this plane don't make it down, got one thing I'm gonna do in the sky that I learned on the ground. And oh boy, it must be busy. All of these people going down. him, and I just need some bread, some butter, cheese, a flame, and a frying pan. Cause if I down this flame tonight, I'm gonna make a grilled cheese for to Jesus a man. Jesus don't want no pizza, it ain't Tuesday, that's taco night. If I died right now and I went to heaven, will I make a Jesus a grilled cheese tonight? No boy, must be busy. All of these people going down. I got a cheeseburger and milk in case this plan don't go down. And that's when I wonder what others do. Gonna ask him the meaning of life. Well, I just wanna do a something for him, and I just need some bread, some butter, cheese, a flame, and a frying pan. Cause if I down this flame tonight, I'm gonna make a grilled cheese for to Jesus a man.
Tornado Bait here on WMBG, playing the music you love, and I have loved every second of this. This has been so much fun. Mississippi, if the people, they hear this, they want to find you, where can they find you on social media?
They can find me on Facebook. As a matter of fact, I'm so crazy, you could probably just call me at 808-352-5501 because I like to play. My number is listed. Call me.
You want to give that one more time?
Williamsburg.
Let's give that one let's give them that number one more time.
808-352-5501. That's the band number. You can email me at tornadobaitband@gmail. You can find us at www.tornadobait.club, and you can find us on Facebook at Tornado Bait.
Well, Mississippi, it has been an absolute pleasure having you in studio today. It is so awesome to see some unique music coming through this studio, and you are by far one of the most fun artists we've had through, so thank you so much for joining us today.
I really appreciate you having me. And as a matter of fact, if anybody took me seriously, call me in 15 minutes because I will personally give you a ticket before I leave town to the first person to text message me.
There you go. Let's give them the number one more time.
808-352-5501, August 25th at the Norgva. I'm going to buy you a ticket if you text me before I leave. You got about 15 minutes.
The stakes have been raised, ladies and gentlemen, here on WMBG, playing the music you love.